Hello everyone, and welcome back to positionspecific.com, and welcome to this defensive transition session number 3. When working in the transition moments, we like to work in 2 parts. We like to work in a skill practice and a game practice. Both of these practices are opposed, as we like our players to think correctly under pressure, and opposed practices when working in the transition really help maximize that. So when looking at defensive transition, we look to our performance wheels. So we have an individual model and a team model. So individually, when the players are out of possession, we ask them to scan. So can they see the ball? Can they see their unit or their teammates? And can they see the danger? We talk to them about movement. So adjusting footwork and body shape into relation to where the ball and the attacker is. We ask them to think about dictating play. So can they deny, delay, and deflect, or force the attacker where they want them to go? And can they defend? So can they win the ball cleanly or force the opposition into a mistake? So taking these 4 individual outcomes, we then look to our team model. So when the ball turns over, can the nearest man press? Can he apply quick pressure on the ball and stop it from going forward? Can the supporting players around them, can they find the mark? So pick a good up position in relation to your mark and where the ball is. We ask players to think about changing the mark. So this might be leaving their marker and going putting quick pressure on the ball carrier while cutting off the direct pass to your mark. And finally, defending again. So can they win the ball cleanly or force the opposition into a mistake so we can progress forward? Defensive transition, skill practice. This skill practice is a 5v6 plus 2 possession game in a 44 by 40 yard area approximately. Practice starts with the white team in possession and they look to build up, taking a minimum of 2 passes before playing into the Reds goalkeeper. If they play into the Reds goalkeeper, they get a point, and then the Reds are in possession. For every pass the Reds make, they get 1 point. So you're really looking at the white team to step on in that transition, get tight, and minimize those passes. The red team can use their goalkeeper to bounce pass to keep possession, but after a maximum of 3 bounces, the red goalkeeper must play long into the white's number 4. Remember, when you're working in defensive transition, it's really important that your team starts in possession so you get that natural reaction once the ball turns over. Defensive transition, game practice. So taking the outcomes from the skill practice and applying it in a real game scenario. This practice is a 6v8, including the goalkeeper's game, in half a pitch. The practice starts with the white team in possession and they look to build with an underload and try and score as goal as normal. Once the Reds win possession, they can attack and score in the goal on the halfway line. As you'll notice, there's no goalkeeper in the goal on the halfway line. Again, so when the ball turns over into that defensive transition, we're really looking for the white teams to step on, not allow the Reds to have any space where they might be able to attack straight away. And not having a goalkeeper on the halfway line can just replicate that longer ball that they might need to play. So it's really important that the players get tight. Once the ball goes dead, it always starts back with the white team in possession, so we get that natural defensive transition turnover.